Well, which are the signs that you have functioning depression? Well, there are lots of signs for that. Uh, it can be many. It can express in different ways from person to person. But most of people, if they are undergoing depression, they would be like sort of they lose interest in daily things that he liked before. So, for example, that person is more to be isolated from others. That person is going to be more in his universe, and you lose social contact. And well, if you feel like you're losing social contact, you're losing interest in other people, you're losing interest in things that you've done before, probably you are having some of these signs. Another possibility is that you lose hope. If you don't have hope anymore, maybe you start to go into this process of getting depressed. Hope is absolutely vital to keep yourself going ahead, because whenever you have hope, you have that extra fuel to just do it, to just go ahead, to just do something that you want to do. And the hope definitely gives you that extra hand that keeps you up, that puts you up, that pulls you up, and give you the possibility to do things that you have to do. Hope is a very important factor as well. If you lose hope, it's really hard. It's really hard to believe that you can achieve your goals. And if you can't believe, if you don't believe yourself that you can't do it, you just don't have much more in front of you, because hope is what is in front of you and nothing. Because in fact, we don't know anything about tomorrow, we don't know anything about the future, right? So we have hope. Hope sort of futures that uncertainty. So hope is very important as well. Another thing that can happen if you feel like you're tired, or your lack of energy, you don't have the same energy that before, or for example, you would like to be in bed all the day alone, you don't you want to do nothing much time. So in that case, it could be a sign of depression as well. So pay attention to that. Being tired all the time and not having energy all the time is very dangerous. So mind that as well. Well, you have to understand that depression is not something. It's not like just like some sort of theater or joke. It's a pathology. So of course there are lots of things that you can do from your daily actions, but also you have to ask for help, of course. Well, other things that can happen, for example, is change of humor. For example, a person who is uh, either a person who is used to be very like happy and a speaking person that now is like more calm, or a calm person that now is more like speaking and trying to impose his presence, because it could be as well as a mechanism of defense of your emotional system that tries to fight against that state. Also, if you feel guilty about yourself all the time, if you feel guilty for everything that surrounds you, probably you're experiencing also a state of depression. When you for example, when you want to make a diet but you can't do it, and then you feel guilty about that, or you want to do something and you procrastinate, and then you feel guilty about that. Guilty Guilty is a very negative feeling that can really contribute to you to feel depressed. Well, of course, it can bring sleep problems as well. It can disturb your sleep schedule. You can oversleep or you cannot sleep. You can have insomnia, and of course, it's something that you have to mind as well to take care about your sleeping appetite. And speaking about appetite, also you have to mind about the amount of appetite that you have in terms of food. If you want to eat a lot or if you don't want to eat at all, both of them are disturbing indicators that something is going wrong, and probably they can be some signs of depression as well. Well, just some of them. In fact, depression is a very, 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 very difficult situation to deal with. So you have to ask for help of professionals, and of course, you have to fight against it all the time by doing sports, by bringing positive things to your life, by sleeping properly, by trying to keep yourself focused on your goals and try to find hope somehow.